This is GOLGOROTH coming at you with another Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to complete the GOLGOROTH challenge. Now, as you guys know, there's a total of 3 challenges for this week's raid. So we did the War Priest. If you haven't checked that one out, do check that out. And we're going to do GOLGOROTH and Oryx. But to do the GOLGOROTH challenge, it's very, very easy in a sense, and I'm going to go ahead and explain what you're going to need to do. But before we get started, I do want to say thank you guys for the massive support you guys have shown on the channel. Want to remind you, if you guys find these videos helpful and informative, make sure you guys turn on your notifications and hit that sub button so you guys can know when we go live. So, what exactly is the GOLGOROTH challenge? Now, for you to start, once you spawn in the GOLGOROTH challenge, you're going to have to shoot the the little circular ball or little sphere or the puddle, I would like to call it. And once that drops, you will then start the GOLGOROTH challenge. There's going to be a total of ads spawning on the left side, spawning on the right. The way things you want to do it is divide your team into sets of 3s. Now, when you divide your teams in sets of 3s from left and right, you're going to want to assign a number to each one. So, for example, in this case, I was number 1, Atlas was number 2, and so forth. There was a 3, a 4, and a 5, and a 6. Now, the way I would recommend it, I would separate the evens to the right, the odds to the left, because that's where you guys are going to be getting the gaze. There's going to be where I'm at, and across from me, there's a platform. And these are the sections you're going to want to be getting the gazes from. So the way the challenge works is you're only able to do DPS for him when you drop the first orb. So we're going to be doing the 1 orb strategy. We're just going to be killing 1 orb. And the way the challenge works is everybody has to grab his gaze in order for you to be able to complete the challenge. So in this case, I grabbed the first gaze. I started to go ahead shooting the spheres. Everybody jumped down to the little puddle, bringing down the first bubble or the first sphere, and then Alice got his gaze at the second time. Now, this is crucial because you're going to want to keep an eye on the timer that spawns on the left-hand side so you can know the number 2 person that it's time for them to get the gaze. So usually what I do is I wait till it hits 10 seconds and I go 10, 9, 8, 7, and then just do the countdown until it gets the gaze, so that way he knows when exactly number 2 knows when to get the gaze. And then it just keeps bouncing back and forth. So number 1 gets it, number 2 gets it, number 3 gets it, number 4 gets it, number 5 gets it, and number 6 gets it. Now do keep in mind, after the first phase, you will no longer be able to do damage because this is a 1 orb strategy. So basically, you bring down the orb, you go ahead, do DPS. As soon as number 2 gets his gaze, everybody that's down in the bottom doing DPS jumps back out and goes to their assigned spots. Like I said, you're going to want to separate the odds and the evens. If you are on a odd, you're going to want to be on the left hand side. If you're even, you're going to be on the right hand side, on the opposite side of that portion. So once you guys go ahead and get that first wave, you're going to want to go ahead and keep doing that over and over again. Depending how much DPS you're able to do it on him, you will be able to get him done within a total of 3 to 4 runs to pretty much just wipe him out or clean out the whole run. So once number 6 gets it, number 6 gets the gaze, what the number 6 person is going to want to do is they're going to want to go ahead and run circles around the map just so the little spheres or the little bubbles that are chasing him don't go ahead and hurt him or don't go ahead and cause any damage. Once he does the little run around, you will then go ahead and get another set of wave of ads that you're going to want to clear out. One pro tip I do want to give you guys out before anytime you guys decide to jump down in the bottom or to the pool area, please make sure you kill all the cursed thrall, because one thing you do not want to do is die by the cursed thrall that spawned in the bottom. So make sure before anybody goes down there or before you guys say, okay, I'm about to take his gaze, or number 1's going to take his gaze, make sure you overlook and see that there's no cursed thrall, because the cursed thrall could ruin this run or ruin the run for you guys. Basically, what my team likes to do or what we like to do is kind of damage a little bit of the orb. The way you know the orb is getting damaged is because they'll start pulsating. Once it stops pulsating, you're going to have to restart the damage. So just make sure you keep it pulsating. So when the person grabs the gaze, everybody's ready to just jump on there and do DPS. Now, there's a couple strategies to get this done. We are doing the most easiest one, the one that would probably be more easier for you guys to actually get completed. That way you guys are able to get it knocked out of the way. So once again, guys, to reiterate, what is the challenge? The challenge consists of every guardian needs to get his gaze, and you're supposed to get his, once you get his gaze, you're able to do the DPS. Remember, only 1 wave of DPS consists on this strategy. It's the easiest and most effective way to do it. So if you guys are struggling, this is probably going to be your best resource on how to actually get this completed. Want to remind you guys are struggling in this raid. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your notifications, because I will be live streaming and helping out some people with the raid. So if you guys need help with the raid, make sure you guys turn on those notifications. So once again, once you do enough DPS, he will then go ahead and, his shield will go down. When his shield is down to about the 25% around that time, he will then go ahead and spawn Taken. It will no longer be, what he's usually spawning. He will then go ahead and spawn Taken. The Taken are quite interesting because when the Taken spawn, you do not have that kind of gap where you're able to take a breather. Where you have to kind of wait. You can actually wait to take his gates. No, the orb is going to automatically spawn, so you're going to be able to clear out the ads really, really quickly. Bring down the orb, and then continue getting his gates. And that pretty much is how you do the GOLGOROTH challenge. Everybody has to get the gates. Once everybody gets the gates, the first time run around, you do DPS, and then you guys should be good to go and get this all done with either 3 to 4 waves, and that should complete the GOLGOROTH challenge. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, make sure you guys drop a comment and a like, and don't forget, guys, for all things Destiny, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.